What if I tell you that your mornings don't have to stress you? Because today we are diving into 5 breakfast meal ideas that are so delicious, so easy, and so game changing, you'll actually look forward to waking up. On the mornings that you don't want to stress over preparing breakfast, this toasted bread is your first go to breakfast. This always works for me when I wake up either hungry or I just want a quick, fast breakfast. You just spread your butter or margarine, toast it for a few minutes, and you're good to go. Bacon is another quick fix meal that comes in handy for your protein portion, which is also super easy to prepare. In less than 5 minutes you have your bacon ready. Let me know in the comment section which is your very fast and quick meal to make, either on a lazy day or the day you are in a hurry. I rarely indulge, but on this day, I also added some sausages. Yes. Before you come for me, I know they are fatty, especially when they are combined with bacon, but I rarely spoil myself to these unhealthy meals. Throughout the week, I'm always eating healthy. So why not cheat on a Saturday? Let me know how often you get to cheat. The reason I love this mixture is because they are easy to make and they are readily available in my house. By this time, my toast is ready. You can see it's all brown and crunchy. My bacon is ready and my sausages continues to cook. As the sausages were cooking, I was eating my bacon. Let me tell you, this bacon was so delicious. Finally, my sausages were ready and it's time to enjoy my complete meal. As you can see, I was enjoying the bacon as the sausages were cooking, and I'm going to have my breakfast with my African tea. Our next meal is going to be sausages, bacon, eggs, and toasted bread. This time, I'm going to use the pop-up toaster so that I get a different feel. Hello simplifiers, Jessie is my name and this is Simplify Your Lifestyle. On this channel, we have different segments. We have a weekly segment on Hack It, where we share different hacks and tips of how to make life easy. And we have a monthly segment of different array of content, including vlogs, reviews, meal preps, home organization, transformations, lifestyle changes and budgeting, reaction videos, healthier meals, budget meals, and intermittent fasting journey updates. We have a quick tip segment and Q&A. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. Air fried bacon or pan fried bacon? To be honest, I don't know whether I would be able to choose between the two, but of course, for me, any meal on my air fryer always slaps differently, of course, in the best way possible. Did you know that you can use your air fryer to reheat your food just like you do with the microwave? Oh yes, you can. So this time I'm going to enjoy some sweet potatoes and the bacon that I've already prepared, and I decided to warm my sweet potatoes with the air fryer to also get that crunchy taste. If you're still watching the video, kindly give it a like and subscribe if you haven't, as we continue preparing these meals. As you can see, they had cooked for a few minutes and I felt like they were not crunchy enough. That's why I put them back, and finally they are done and ready for serving. They are warm and crunchy, so that's why I decided to actually use the air fryer. Have you ever tried to reheat your meals with an air fryer? If you have one, let me tell you, if you try this, you'll never use the microwave again. My next meal is one of my most favorite, and before we prepare it, as you can see, this is the right way of peeling your bananas. In case you didn't know, they give you a smooth and very nice finish. So let's get to the slicing. You just slice them into small pieces so that they cook evenly on the inside and make the shapes to your desire. I have the quantity that I need for the day, and I have my pan hot, and I'm just going to add my plantain. I have tried different ways of making plantain, including deep frying, using very ripe bananas, and using raw bananas, but this always turns out for me. Anytime, any day, and it's not with the super ripe bananas, it's just the bananas which are somewhere between ripe and semi-ripe, and I can enjoy this meal, be it breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. So you cook them until they turn brown on both sides. That way they are ready, as you can see. The next meal is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to use all the colors of the bell peppers to be able to prepare my next meal. I've never tried this before, and this was my very first time, but I was not disappointed. So I added some water and ensured that it is well done with a blender. Let me know in the comment section whether you have ever tried making pancakes with bananas. This was my very first time, and I regret not trying before, despite hearing it from other people, because this turned out amazing. As I can't even explain what I expected versus what I got. They didn't compare. So our mixture is ready. As you can see, that's how it looks like. You can actually even use this for your stew, so it's not just for pancakes. Just to give it a feel of being able to shape, I decided to use cornstarch, which is gluten free, which means I am avoiding wheat by all means, and I am getting somewhere. Of course, I get to eat chapatis on and off, and I try to do brown as much as possible, but well, I'm trying. So I added some small sugar to taste, so that it can just have some sweetness. The reason I added sugar is to try and balance the sugar in the plantain and the bell peppers. I also added an egg, obviously, to help it shape up. Actually, I had forgotten to add the egg at first, and I've decided to add it later, but it didn't disappoint, at least because of the cornstarch. It was able to shape, but as you can see, even turning it was a struggle. But you know what? We make do with what we achieve. We are always here to try new recipes and to try and share what we learn so that you can also try them at home. Let me know in the comments section so far which one you would be interested to try out. And if you do, ensure you tag us on our socials. The outcome was so delicious. This is something I will keep preparing again and again, because I'm in the process of trying to come up with different recipes for my breakfast to try and live healthy. I hope we are still together and we are on to the next. This time is preparing eggs, and I prefer to steam them. This is an egg maker which uses steam to make eggs. You add your water, you put your eggs, you cover. Once the water dries up, your eggs will be ready, as you can see. Yeah, and they are super hot, but I am a millennial, so I can hold them. And then you put some cold water to stop the cooking process, and also it will help you when it comes to peeling the eggs. As you can see, the outcome is always amazing. Just look at that. A smooth, perfect finish, and the eggs were well done. On to my African tea. This is what I look forward to every Saturday and Sunday. So for my tea, I add water, tea leaves, and some ginger to taste. I will allow them to boil completely just like this before I add milk. If you try this, you're going to thank me later. Honestly. Then I'll leave the mixture to boil. Once it boils the first time, I'm going to reduce the heat. You can see it's overflowing. So when this happened, I reduced the heat and allow the tea to boil just a bit before I turn off the heat. You can see I've added the heat again, so it's going all up. Then I reduce the heat, it goes down. 2 boils and I am contented and happy that I'm going to enjoy my African tea. The last recipe is a detailed recipe. I have the whole video on the channel. I'm going to link it down below so that you can see how I make the perfect mandazi, which are soft and delicious. Allow me to talk about our giveaway. We have a complete Meko burner and cylinder that we are giving away to our subscribers and followers on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and IG. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers and 10,000 followers. So introduce as many people as possible. Maybe if we notice someone is so dedicated, we might give something before the 10,000. But for now, our ultimate prize is the Meko burner and cylinder that we're going to give away once we hit 10,000 subscribers. So keep subscribing, keep following us on our other social media pages, and we really appreciate the 1,440 of you. Thank you so much for considering us worthy of your subscription.
Let us know what else you would like us to share, and also share with us what you have learned so that we can also learn from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, kindly consider subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. We value you. See you on the next one. Bye.